This is where the wealthy and the powerful rule. It is her world, a world apart from mine. Her name is Catherine. From the moment I saw her, she captured my heart with her beauty, her warmth, and her courage. I knew then, as I know now, she would change my life forever.
He comes from a secret place, far below the city streets, hiding his face from strangers, safe from hate and harm. He brought me there to save my life, and now, wherever I go, he is with me in spirit. For we have a bond stronger than friendship or love, and although we cannot be together, we will never, ever be apart.
Ain't you got no pride?
Who are you looking at?
Hey, lady. We're talking to you.
Got a match, lady? No, please.
But you got a match in the bag, lady. Won't you give it to me?
No matches. Leave me alone. Let's have a look.
Baby.
$19? She got $19.
That's bad.
What was that?
A subway slasher struck again last night, killing 2 armed men who allegedly assaulted an elderly woman. The DA's office has issued a statement saying they're working with Transit Authority police on a number of leads.
I have a horrible suspicion these are for me.
Bingo, Radcliffe. And it's your own fault. First thing I learned in the Army, never volunteer. And this is an ugly one. Take a good look. 17 and 16. They look like they tried to go around with a tiger. Only this animal walks around on 2 feet and half this city thinks he's a hero. You look a little green. You sure you got the stomach for this?
Sure. What do you want me to do?
Our subway slasher knows how to take care of himself. So what do you got here? You got your karate schools, kung fu instructors, self-defense classes. Be the first deb on your block to collect the whole set. Now, you know the profile we're looking for. Recent crime victim, maybe someone who's lost a family. Flag anything subway related. Oh, you have heard of the subways, right?
Isaac? You can come out, Isaac. I know you're there.
Can't fool you anymore.
I had a good teacher. Hi.
So, you come for the refresher course, or is this a social call?
Neither, I'm afraid. I need to ask you some questions.
Anything makes you sound that serious, gotta be pretty heavy. We talking baseball, money, or love you?
We're talking the subway slasher.
So who am I talking to here? Friend or DA?
Me?
Wrong answer.
He's killing people, Isaac.
That's so. I notice you don't say innocent people.
Innocence or guilt is for the courts to decide. If you know something...
I don't know nothing. And if I did, I wouldn't tell no DA.
Whose side are you on?
You give me 10 minutes to shower and change, I'll show you. Here it is.
The protectors?
The nuts in the white hats who ride around on the subways looking for trouble, right? Right. Come on. Look around. And these people ain't crazed vigilantes in training, Kathy. Just ordinary people trying to take care of each other. And you wanted to know whose side I was on? I'm on their side.
Is that responsible? A woman that age could get hurt trying to resist a mugger.
She didn't resist last time. She couldn't get her wedding ring off her finger. The mugger figured he'd make it easy for her by cutting off the finger. One of our people stopped him.
This is the man who put this whole place together. Kathy Chandler, Jason Walker.
Jace, please.
I've seen you on TV.
None of it's true, I swear. Stubbs, how does someone as ugly as you happen to know so many beautiful women?
Kathy was one of my students.
You mean you actually paid this man money?
She's with the DA now.
Oh. Are we in trouble again?
I don't know. Have you done anything?
Not as much as we'd like to.
If the transit cop rescued that lady, he'd get a commendation. This guy's minus a badge, so that makes him a psychopathic monster.
No. Ripping two teenagers to pieces makes him a psychopathic monster. A traffic cop would have arrested him.
Right. And seeing as how they were juveniles, they would have had to serve a little soft time when they would have been back on the subway, kicking another old lady to death. Great system you got there, Miss DA.
It's not perfect.
Tell me about it. This is where they come, Kathy. The old people who have steel bars on their windows and still can't sleep at night. The woman who can't understand why the boy who killed her son walked free. The rape victims who scream when their husbands touch them. This is where they come when the plea bargaining is over. Believe me, they know the system isn't perfect.
I don't know a better one. Do you? Of course you can find failures to point at, but most of the time the system works. It's all we've got.
We have ourselves, our courage, our strength, our compassion. We have each other. And now we've got him. Whoever the hell he is.
Gave me a lot to think about.
That was the whole point.
Isaac, if you thought... If you even suspected that this vigilante was someone you knew, a friend, what would you do?
Talk to him. Ask him. Go to where the man lives. I'd look him dead in the eye. First, I'd be real sure about one thing. I'd be real sure I wanted to know.
No idea how much I needed to see you. Vincent? What's wrong?
You look sadder than my last date. Anything I can do?
I need to see the file on a Mrs. Beatrice Dalby.
That's the cleaning lady saved by the slasher, right?
Right.
I didn't know you were supposed to question her.
I'm not.
Then why?
Let's just say I have a very dirty apartment. Mrs. Dalby? I'm Catherine Chandler with the district attorney's office.
When are you people gonna leave me alone? I got work to do. I've already told the police everything I know.
This won't take long, I promise. You say you never got a good look at the slasher.
Don't call him that. That man saved me. And all you people want to do is hunt him down like some animal. Where were you people when those boys were kicking on me? I didn't see him. I told you people that. I told you and I told you. The lights were going on and off. What kind of a subway is that? We can't even keep the lights on.
Oh, surely when the lights came on, you saw something, if only for a second.
I was on the floor, hurting. I still have bruises where those boys kicked me. I didn't see no part of that man.
You're protecting him, aren't you? Mrs. Dolby, I'm not even supposed to be here. This is personal for me. I have a friend. I think. I don't know what to think. I'm afraid that he was involved. If you could tell me what you saw, anything. His face, his hands.
His face. His hands. He didn't have hands, just claws. And his face. I'll never forget that face. He wasn't a man. He wasn't a human man at all. He was like an angel. A terrible angel. Come to save me.
A terrible angel. Thank you.
You won't tell them, will you?
No.
I got to ride that same train tonight, Miss Chandler.
It's a good thing we found you, Catherine.
I thought I'd remember. I must have gotten turned around somehow. Everything seems so different. Strange.
The ways change, Catherine. For every safe road, there are 100 paths that lead only to darkness.
I had to come. I had to see you. I was afraid.
I know.
You didn't come. I called. I banged on the pipes. You never came.
I could feel your fear, Catherine. Even now, I frighten you.
You taught me to face my fears always, Vincent. Tell me.
What should I tell you? That I am not this shadow, this man monster that you hunt? Must you hear the words before you trust? Hear them then. It is not me. Catherine, I would never hurt you.
No, Vincent, no. Sorry, I didn't mean
to pull away. I know. I know your heart, Catherine. But sometimes the words that are not spoken are the truest words of all. However much they hurt.
What are you saying?
We both know what these hands can do, have done. Catherine, if your heart does not trust, then no words I speak could help. It's time for you to go home.
Vincent? Are you all right? I've heard the children talk of this place.
It was our secret place when I was a child. I used to come down here with my friends. We thought it was magic.
Magic?
All the tunnels. If you stand in just the right place, you can hear sounds, whispers from the world above. People on the subway, children playing in their homes, lovers walking in the park. Sounds of 1,000 different lives, if you know just where to stand. The magic places, we call them.
It's Catherine, isn't it?
I can hear her fears whispering to me no matter where I stand.
She cannot help being afraid, Vincent. Her world is built on fear. It's all they know. For the lives they're forced to lead, if they weren't afraid, they'd be insane.
And us?
We have something they only dream of. A safe place. A secret place. Beyond their madness and their fear.
Sometimes I would run down here when we played hide and seek. But before the game was over, Father, they always found me. Even here.
Have you done anything?
Not as much as we'd like to. 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 Well, I hadn't expected to see you again so soon. You come to sign up?
I'd look really silly in one of those white hats.
I disagree. Besides, the guys in the white hats always win.
Do they?
Well, at least in fairy tales. You know, the city has its own myths. You know, we're all so rational, so sophisticated and cynical, but we still need our gods and demons, our heroes and villains. I knew a man used to work the IRT. He swore he saw a monster down there once when he was troubleshooting some track. You hear the street people talk about it too. Some terrible, fierce creature who haunts the dark places. Some thing with the face of a demon and the soul of an angel.
You can't possibly believe that, can you?
They believe it, don't you see? Because they need to believe. Inside, we're all children, scared of the dark, wishing there really was a Batman.
But Batman was never half as formidable as you, was he?
I can take care of myself. But I tell you, all the fighting techniques in the world don't equal what I learned from Isaac Stubbs in one afternoon. You remember his first rule?
On the street, there are no rules.
That's the problem with doing things your way. You believe in rules. The predators don't.
So we throw away the rules? Then what's the difference? The color of our hats.
I don't have to tell you the difference. You know it already, or you wouldn't be here. Isaac tells me you were a star pupil.
Isaac exaggerates. I still have a lot to learn. His weapons, for instance. Can you really use all of them?
Some. I wouldn't touch that sword. The samurai kept their blades razor sharp.
Does that make you a samurai, Jace? And what are these?
Those are throwing stars. I can see you don't make it to many ninja movies.
We should move on Jason Walker.
This is the same Jason Walker who heads the Protectors, right? Heavily into karate, aikido, jujitsu, ninjutsu. Has been sued maybe a half a dozen times by perps he's brought in on citizens' arrests. Collects secret ninja death toys. Pops up on TV and says how the subway slasher is a hero and not a nutcase. And isn't it too bad we don't have a dozen guys just like him? We talking about the same Jason Walker here?
I have a sinking feeling you're ahead of me.
Don't be fooled by the gravy stains on their ties, Radcliffe. Cops aren't as dumb as they look.
Well, he has the right skills, the right attitude.
Yeah, well, there's only one problem with that. He's also got an alibi.
Well, then someone's covering for him.
Who, the cops? Jason Walker has been under 24-hour police surveillance since this investigation began.
I'm not wrong about this, Joe.
Hey, baby, that's a real nice dress.
Stop bothering me.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Come on, baby, don't be so mean to me. Oh, give me a kiss, sweetie. Come on.
Don't touch me. Let me go. No!
You hurt me.
Please, please let me go. Please.
You let her be. You keep out of this, Grandpa, if you know what's good for you. There's a police officer on this train.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm scared. Okay, baby, let's have some fun.
No! No, please don't leave me. Help me. Please don't leave me.
Don't be afraid. I'm going to get the police officer. I'm going to get him.
No! Don't leave me. Please help me. Stop.
Give me a kiss.
All right, hold it right there.
Father! Lana saw him.
Go and find Vincent. I'll get Lana to show him where. Now, quickly, there's no time to lose.
As the city awaits the next attack of the subway slasher, many New Yorkers are hailing him as a hero, the savior of the subways. According to the young woman who was rescued by him last night, the mysterious beast-like creature with claws, wearing a black cloak, appeared out of nowhere, slashed her assailant to death, critically wounding a transit policeman, then escaped out the window of the moving train. In a joint news conference, Police Chief Reardon and District Attorney Moreno confirmed they are following several leads, but declined to comment further. And now, more news from the Metro City.
I thought I might never see you again.
You have enough fear in your world. I could never bring you more.
Vincent, forgive me for doubting you.
Catherine, you're right to be afraid.
My heart knows how gentle you are.
Even the gentlest man has a demon locked inside of him.
Not you. Not a demon.
We've seen your vigilante. He has a secret door from your subways to the older tunnels. The secret tunnels.
Vincent, if you can show me, I'll go to the police. They'll stake it out.
Catherine, there are 1,000 miles of tunnels beneath this city, all of them connected. If the police find his door, they'll search through all of them.
Then we'll do it another way. From above, not below. I promise you, Vincent, I won't betray your world.
They hunt for this man as they might hunt for me if they dreamed of my existence. You have your laws and your courts to tell right from wrong, your police to protect you. We have only ourselves. By what right do I condemn him? Am I so very different?
Yes, Vincent. You are.
Bring me a map.
Why is it whenever you're paying for lunch, I wind up here?
If you found out about that building, we'll have lunch at Four Seasons.
That's all right. The pleasure of your company and a microwave cheeseburger is more than enough. Push-button food, push-button jobs. Soon as they come out with push-button men, I'm set, babe. Your place was built in 1887. I can tell you right now, if the city has plans on it, it ain't in nobody's computer.
Could you find out anything about its history?
It was a seedy rooming house for 50 years before the protectors turned it into Kung Fu Central. Originally, it was a cheap hotel for sailors. Seaman's Safe Haven. I found mentions in a couple of old newspaper indexes, just the name. Even still, the stories aren't on computer yet. Don't look at me, girlfriend. I don't go looking through those musty old files. You know dust makes my eyes water.
Edie, I love you.
Hey, who's gonna pay for my dessert?
Secret tunnels. DA's office on 64th.
Don't even think about it, Miss Chandler. I know you're good, but you don't want to go up against the two of us.
Just take it easy and nobody will get hurt. Jace just wants to talk. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. Really.
You don't scare easy, do you? Please, sit down. Don't make this difficult, Kathy. There's no need for melodrama. I'm not gonna hurt you. The Sailor murders. I'm innocent, I swear. My granddaddy was a sharecropper in Alabama when all this went down.
Did you know when you bought the building?
No, we had been doing renovations in the basement, and we stumbled on the tunnels. They'd been sealed up for almost a century. At the time, we had no idea why they were there. You know, it's like a regular maze down there, you know, side tunnels and dead ends. It's so old you can't imagine.
Can I?
The story, the demon protector, the angel from below. The city needed him. Frightened people need symbols to make them feel safe. So many people hurting, frightened more every day, day after day, year after year. I began to doubt, to question whether one man could make a difference. But no longer.
You call that making a difference? Killing a few muggers?
The deaths weren't important. The legend was. It's time for them to be afraid now.
What about the policeman? He's still in critical condition.
Legends never make mistakes. They never miss or stumble or strike out in panic. And they never hurt those who don't deserve to be hurt. The problem is, men do all those things.
It's too bad your legend doesn't really exist.
Oh, but he does. And you're gonna tell me all about him, aren't you?
How many times have I told you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Kathy, you're trying to protect him. Fine. I admire that, but it's pointless. Red saw you together. He watched you for more than 20 minutes.
Red needs a reality check.
Hey, I know what I saw.
Catherine, whoever he is, he has nothing to fear from me. And we're alike, he and I. We're mirror images, twins. We're the same.
I've had enough of this. Am I going to be allowed to leave?
If you insist. After you. Cozy, isn't it?
Not the word I'd choose.
Watch her.
So, how about those Mets? Talk to him. He'll listen to you. If he doesn't, he'll destroy himself and all the good he's done. would betray the trust of the people who believe in him. Good people like Isaac. This has gone too far. You've got to help me reason with him. Jace. Jace.
Tell me.
No. Jace. You promised no one would get hurt.
Jace would never have hurt you.
Don't be stupid! Kill him!
So you never found a body?
The children say that abyss goes down forever. Too deep and dangerous for us to plumb. He's dead, Catherine. And his shadow is lifted from your heart.
The killings will stop. But they'll never know. Never know if he's dead or gone or just waiting down there until he's needed again. Like King Arthur. I think Jace would like that. How can one man have so much courage and empathy and passion and so little mercy?
Perhaps he lost it somewhere. But he found it again, in the end.